Hey, yo, we all heard it before, man. We all heard it before. But when somebody tell you who they are, when somebody say who they are, you better believe them. I'm gonna give you a little story. I remember when I was locked up. Yeah, I was locked up. I was in, but this time I was in the county, right? Cause I never went upstate. I was in the county, and my celly. So he was already dude with me. I knew him from uptown, and I'm from West Philly. Bull was from uptown. He was already bull, but I came in the cell like and in the county you got these boxes, these plastic it's for your stuff, like your commissary, like your snacks and your soups, your soups is your noodles, like your oodles and noodles, like they got your beef sticks and all types of pause on it. But it got all types of food and snacks and stuff, and like most dudes they commissary box is filled up. It's like real filled up. So my celly, I knew him to be clean dude, always dressed clean, always, you know what I'm saying, like on the outside. So when I go up in the cell, his commissary box is turned upright, with the door panels on the commissary box open, clean, with like soap leak dripping, like the floor is clean. He making sure, because he know how I get down. Like, I don't like no dirty. I never like dirty. We not living dirty. This is not what we doing. Me and him would have been in there rumbling. But I saw his commissary box was empty. And I didn't think nothing of it. I'm just like, yeah, my nigga, yeah, he cleaned that shit. It's clean as shit. But then, commissary, when it's time for commissary, Wednesdays or Thursday, whatever it was, CFCF C24, whatever it was like, he ain't never getting nothing. It was like nobody loved him. Like what? You can't get no money sent in here? Did you have money on the street? Like what? Like what was you doing? What was you doing in the street that you was so in the way that none of your family is doing nothing? They not sending $20. Like you know what I mean? $60 would be good, but if you send $20, just $20, bro. Like he ain't get $20. Like he could, and that's just a week. $20 a week he couldn't get. So basically what I'm saying is, when somebody tell you who they are, you gotta believe them, because that box was empty when I went in that cell. So how could I complain about it being empty? What's up with this? Like, go ahead, drive, man. What the? Well, what's up? What's these people, man? But yeah, how can I complain about it being empty in the long, like every week? You can't. You really can't complain. So that's one story. Another story, I was talking to a woman. I was talking to this woman. Met her kids, everything was good. Like we was cool, everything was good. You know what I'm saying? Kids love me. Like I said, I always say how single mothers, when they got kids, these kids is searching for a dad. And I'm a real man, but I'm a better father than I am anything in this world. I'm a better dad than I am anything in this world. So a lot of children be trying to adopt me as their father, which I get it, because if I knew a man like me at this point in my life, not before, at this point in my life, I would want to adopt him as my father as well, because he's going to have nothing but the best for me, and just his first thought is not even going, it's going to be selfless. It's not even going to be about him. It's going to be about them kids. Like, I'm a better dad than a boyfriend, or I could be a better father than a husband. Like, I'm that guy, and that's accountability. I know that I'll be a better father and dad than I am in a relationship. Period. Hey, I mean, I'm gonna do my best in the relationship. I'm gonna do my 100% best, because I know how to accept accountability. I know my flaws. I know how to implement certs, consent, equality, respect, trust, and security. I know how to treat you right. You know what I'm saying? I know how I'm kind. I'm not evil. I don't got no ill will against you, and I have no hidden agendas. So I know I'm good in a relationship, but I am great as a father and a dad. Yeah, but back to what I was saying though. She So the next day went past. She was liking me so much, digging me so much. I mean, it's the next day. Went all on my social medias. Was looking at my social medias and was like, oh no, you be talking to this girl, that girl, this girl, that girl. It got to the point where she was lying, cold-blooded, 100% lying about certain women that was supposed to have tried to friend request her because they knew me. So I took screenshots of the woman's name that she gave me and the pictures, because she gave me pictures and names, and put them in my search bar. They weren't following me. I got a lot of followers. They weren't following me. And out of all those followers, they were not following me, and they were not friends with me, these women. One of them was, and me and that woman be going at it. Like we be going at it, but on a like a, she's a pro woman and I'm pro man, and like, you know, it's healthy because I'm like, she sees my point of view, I see her point of view. We never, I showed her I screenshotted the inbox. We never talked any sexual, we never had any sexual content or any over friendly content. Most of our content was like, well, you know how women do it. Like I'll say, yeah, but women need therapy. The next thing you know, well, a man, like, it's never accountability with a woman. It's never accountable. That doesn't exist in, I don't want to say a woman because I'm putting all of y'all in the same basket. I'm going to say that 97 at least % of women. Now I'm gonna say at the least I'll say 90%. At the highest, I'll say 97% of women do not accept accountability, and that is not in their dictionary. So I just wanted to share this this topic because when a person tell you who they are, you better believe them. I started to give that woman a chance again, and then I had to check myself. Like, wait, she already told me who she was. She wanted to sabotage her own successful relationship for her and her children, and getting a good man or a great father for her personal reasons. Maybe she thought that she wasn't going to be able to accommodate my needs as far as being a real woman. But just like that, I admit that I'm not like the best in a relationship. I'm learning. Most people, they learning, and y'all gotta understand that when in a relationship, it's not about your the pros. It's always about the cons. It's always about your flaws, because what happens is, she got a fat ass. Yeah, he handsome. He's tall. He got a big, you know what I'm saying? She got a fat, yeah, she's beautiful. He get money. She got money. Her brain is right. Yeah, all that is good. You know what I'm saying? But everybody can see that. So it's never about that. It's always about the flaws. If you can deal with your partner's flaws, if you are okay with the flaws that your partner has, and vice versa, she's okay if she can deal with your flaws, y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be good, man. Because y'all learning, man. Y'all learning. Peace.